Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Guess what I did? All my wax people. I know y'all like, what have you been doing, Ro? A lot of other things except for really buying wax, but this is my first vendor wax order in quite some time. I have ordered from Scentsy off and on, but as far as like the wax community and independent vendors, no, I haven't been doing that over several years. So I will not be shopping anywhere near the way I used to in the past, but I will be getting wax orders from my previous favorites. If you're from the subscription box community or the pan subscription box, this channel was initially established off of indie beauty, more so skin and bath, you know, skin care, bath and body care, and wax. And it just evolved. And so overall, this is a lifestyle channel. This is a review channel. This is a channel that I just come on sometimes and do what's on my mind kind of discussions and subscription boxes and clothing hauls and household hauls. So it's just overall little things that I feel like I want to share with you guys. But I will be reintroducing some of those things in which the channel was established on, because I do miss it in my life. So what I decided was to write down who were my favorites from the past and begin to place orders accordingly. Small orders, but orders just the same. This is Beezy Tarts, y'all. The owner is Mr. John. The turnaround time, this was a ready to ship order. If you're again coming from the subscription or pen or planner community and you happen to stumble across this video, ready to ship is just pretty much as it's worded. It's tarts and wax melts that's already been poured. They're already ready to ship out, and there's a way shorter turnaround time. So I got to click and ship around 2 to 3 days from the date of which I placed the order, and it was here a day or so thereafter. So it very expeditious. I know he do have a different ordering model where you can kind of pre-order so many cents to be available for you to select, and then you click that, and then there's a longer turnaround time because he then is pouring it that way. So I opened one bag. They came stacked like so, and with the tie. He used to include candy. I don't see any, and it could be because of you know who, I don't know. Again, it's been several years, but let's go through the first batch here. So I have unicorn candy. I have here lavender sugar cookie, marshmallow sugar cookie. Anyone who's from back in the day, you guys know I was very good with blending. That is something will have to kind of refamiliarize myself, but it's not that complicated, so I shouldn't have a hard time jumping back in. This is strawberry pound cake. So me mentioning the blending is because something like marshmallow sugar cookie, his is very prominent. It is a note. Why he's one of my favorites is because this one cup can be cut in half, sometimes cut in fours, especially if you're going to be doing blends. And the scent throw was impeccable based on my remembrance. It did really well across different wax warmer types. So you'll see scents like this because that's me intending on blending. But if I wanted something a little bit more toned down, just on cold snuff, not even popping the lid, this is very fragrant, and the creaminess of it is just lovely. So like that marshmallow sugar cookie could definitely blend with the strawberry pound cake, or you could take that and blend it with the lavender sugar cookie if you want the lavender to be even more toned down. So I just love playing with blends. Now this lavender to me is more of like a bath soap type of lavender. I would even say a little bit more of what you would say a French Provence type of lavender scent. And I do smell it immediately, top note. And then it seems like the sugar cookie, but this is cold sniff. So that means the scent can differ once you warm it up. It can then take on a different personality. And then unicorn candy, this is new to me. So certain ones I ordered what was available on the site, and I ordered some that I was already familiar with from the past, but then I also went out my way to pick ones that would be my scent preference, but were new to me, and unicorn candy is one of them. To me, it has slight, very, very slight perfumey note, but it's sweet, it's candy, a little bit of lemon, lime, citrusy type of something going on with it. Just think Skittles, just think Nerds, Now Laters. That's the kind of family this would be in. And I will say, from the day I untwisted the bag and did a cold sniff really quickly till today, the curing, it's kind of like marinating in the cup and not being utilized, is already developed and took on a different scent, a little bit of a different scent than when I initially smelled it. Strawberry pound cake. You're gonna have that very fruity, sweet, kind of candied sugar, almost like a strawberry preserve in a jar, with that heavier note of the pound cake. So this is more of a denser scent, but it's still pleasant. It's still, you know, you got the creaminess in this as well. That cake note is nice. All right, Mr. John did send 4 samples. That was another thing. I wanted to go with vendors that one had a very good scent throw, didn't have the longest in America curing time, were good with shipping and communication, good customer service, and also included samples, because they also introduce you to other scents, and it just builds on your order without you paying more. All right, so we're gonna open this bag up. If I come across a duplicate scent, then I'll just pass that and we'll keep going. The next one here is Bbw Lavender Marshmallow. I've had 3 of these candles. I've melted them all the way down to where you just can't even light them up anymore. It wouldn't be safe to do it. So this is a scent from the Bath & Body Candle Company. This is a dupe. And it is one that I do like just straight up from Bath & Body when they carry it from time to time. Yeah, and I would say Mr. John's own, this being his interpretation of that scent, is more powerful just on cold sniff smelling it. So you know this is going to throw, this is really would fill up a master bedroom or a living room. I have a video where I go into, it is years old, but the information is still relevant. But it does talk about warmer types, wax, wax formulas, square footage, what type of house structure and room layouts you have to help you to determine and gauge how much wax can feel the air and aroma in a certain space. So I'll try to find that video and link it in the description box below in case you're new to this type of format of scenting your home. But this does smell very nice. And I will say that lavender differs from the lavender that I just showed you in the lavender sugar. It is not a complete replica of the two. So I don't feel like, because those are two different two lavender blends, it's not redundant because the lavenders are varying, if you get what I'm trying to say. And then I went with strawberry kiwi. This is also a new to me. I'm from any wax person. Oh my God. This is one that if I see it again, I would easily get 4 or 5 cups of this. This is incredible. The kiwi is fantastic in this. It's so juicy. This just smells so tropical, so juicy. Very sweet. You know, this is one that, you know, you can melt this whole straight up. Some people do. Some people, if they still have or come across 24-watt warmers, I know Walmart sells 1 or 2. You could melt the whole thing. I wouldn't. I don't see the need in doing that. This thing it's like, you can tell it's just gonna be like, bam, bro. All right, let's keep it going here. Got lemon pound cake. Oh, that lemon is like kind of tart, got a little tanginess to it, a little bite. The pound cake, you can kind of, but you get more of a butter, a little bit of a butter note. No bread note, like if you think of zucchini bread, so no bread kind of note, but definitely very lemony, very loud, which lemons can tend to do that. I went with a bourbon coconut, a coconut bourbon. Is this based on a drink? I'm not sure, but this one's new. This one's mild. This is kind of subtle, kind of on a lower, like if you had to think high frequency or low frequency, this has a more of a lower frequency, more mellow, more chill, but you definitely smell it. I think I'm picking up on more of the bourbon note, but it's not smelling whiskey-ish, like, nothing like that. But I feel like whatever oil is for the bourbon is what I'm picking up more so than the coconut, but the coconut is definitely there. And I got this as well for blending. Elf Sweat. When I seen this, it made me think of the movie and the holidays, even though we're in June. No, excuse me, July. Oh man, you can smell the cinnamon. This is got a very, appropriate holiday feel to it. But to me, it's got like a red hot fire, the red hot candies kind of note to it. The cinnamon on this, I think, this could be a headbanger type of wax tart. So you would definitely want to be careful. I tend to be careful with this one going in. I may start off with a little less than half. And I might end up blending this with something. I might let it melt down almost near completion. God dog, this eyelash. Near completion. And see how it does and see how loud and wild and crazy it's being in the air. And if I feel like just before you lose the solid wax into a whole entire wax pool, then I'll throw in a little piece of something creamy if need be. But I do want to see what this does on its own. But I would not melt a whole container of this. And I don't even think I would start off with 50%. I would go in with a little less than it. Let me keep going. This is banana cream pie. We used to have moon pies as kids. So I thought I would want to try this. The bananas, kind of got an artificial scent to it. The cream pie note seems nice. Think of the cream pie to be in like the meringue family. The banana is nice. The banana is making me think of Laffy Taffy. Banana. Mrs. Claus cookies. I like this. Oh my God, this smells like something so familiar from the whole back in the day when I was so into this. Just such a wax head I was. This smells like something so... It smells like a Sniff My Tarts. If you're aware of the Sniff My Tarts, the mom and daughter who runs that company over there, this smells so much like something I've gotten from them. The name of that wax is not coming to me. Dear Jesus. You know how they say, sometimes you smell things or you hear sound and it's transcendent to... It makes your mind go to a different place and period. This instantly took me to opening up a Sniff My Tarts order and one of the squares from there. This smells fantastic and it's connected to a happy memory. I don't know the notes on this. If it's still on the site, I may, if I have time, I'll list it. If not, I won't go through that. So, but I wish I knew offhand what was the scent notes of that. Mrs. Claus cookies. That's nice. That's nice, man. This one is strawberry jam. It smells like so. But a little sweeter. So if you open up a jar, it would smell like that, but kicked up a notch. Strawberry jam, I intend to blend with that. Next thing we have here is a honey lavender gelato. This smells like, oh my Lord, not Fabuloso, but great Kool-Aid packs. And remember the rock candies that you could dump on your tongue and they pop and all of that? It's making me think of like a great Annihilator, Nerds. Yeah, this is nice. This is sweet. This is way sweet. I mean, it's meant to be ice cream. I'm seeing honey lavender gelato. Oh, that's nice. Just think great Kool-Aid. That's what that makes me think. Oh boy, look at the video now. Sugar peaches. I don't know about this one. This one I think was marked down. I kind of could pick up on the peaches a little bit. I would say, yeah, with the peach, but I would say it smells almost like the real fruit. Like if we went in a grocery store and got the peach, it smells more like that. Like the little butter of the fuzz of the peach. It don't have that candy sweet-ish kind of, not on cold sniff it don't. So we're through 2 bags, 1 bag to go. So let me speed it up. I've always been big about like just kind of going through the scents and like what they smell like initially for me. If I have time, I'll try to do a what the heck if I've been melting and follow up with how some of these performed, and if the scent, how did it do warm? You know, how long did it melt? Did the scent profile change a little bit after getting it warmed up? You know, things like that. Certain waxes and wax vendors have waxes that you can actually melt for 4 or 6 hours, turn your warmer off, and melt the following next melting session, and it still has enough oil or what have you left to continue on before you need to switch it out. So when I used to do melting on your mind, it was basically a warm wax review. This is sweet. This is orange and goji berries. I think this was the one that was marked down to $1 a cup. These are 2 ounces if I'm not mistaken. This is sweet. The goji berries, the orange. It's sweet, but it's also got a perfuminess a little bit to it. Then we have here orange cream cupcakes. Very lovely. Orange dreamsicle. Love it. That's nice. Can you imagine that with the marshmallow sugar cookie? Mwah. That one is like fun in the sun scent to me. We have a lavender apple. I guess it was like, girl, yes, roll nerves. You know, if you watch my BoxyCharm unboxing, one of them, either the Boxy Luxe or the premium for the month of June, I was talking about my nerves being raw. So yes, just to kind of de-stress and know that your day is coming to a close and you can rest and relax and it's no more business, high intense things to deal with. I feel like for me, lavender is just that quintessential soothing, tranquil note, like peppermints and other scents, but that's just for me. The apple is there, the apple of like a fresh apple orchid scent, and then the lavender, and the lavender in this case do smell a little bit more in the clean family. Another orange goji berries. We have another elf sweat. This one is a lemon curd. Whoa. Nice. Very nice. If you ever got the lemon curd from Trader Joe's, just that kicked up a couple of notches. Nice. Very nice. Like that. Love it. Let's see what we have here. Rainbow sherbet or sorbet. I do like it. My mind instantly wants to cross-reference this to something. But I've just been so, it's been too many years. What, 5, 6 years? It's been too many years for me to just pull what I feel like this is reminding me of. But just think like blue raspberry, something like that. That's kind of in that arena and family. I do like this. I do like rainbow sherbet. 4 to go. Another lavender sugar cookie. What we have here, another Mrs. Claus cookies. A pistachio pudding cake. Whew. Baby Jesus in the manger. He is just like, yes, y'all rock me, baby. This, go light, go easy. If you ever order this from Mr. John, pump the brakes. You do not even need 50% of this, or it will run you at your house, hold you hostage. This is strong. Just to keep one part of my brain is like, do I want to be like enticed and excited, or do I want to have a headache? But I love it. It smells. I've made homemade from scratch pistachio cake, and this smells like the batter, and once it's baking in the oven, this is very near spot on true to if you made this from scratch. Outstanding, fantastic, and that is a heavy metal at. Don't I'm telling you, don't go in being bold. Now, if you got a big old open floor plan, big old high voltage ceilings, or like a family room, but then you have the second floor that looks down, then you can go in, because you got a lot of square footage to be eating up a lot of that with it carrying through the air. But if you're in an average house, living air space, even if you in a regular house but it's a little larger, if you don't have one of them little Mamie McMansions, don't go in too hardcore with that, or I'm telling you, you'll be out on your patio. And it look like I got another Mrs. Claus cookies. I did get 4 samples. One I've melted already. I'll try to put a picture of that scent that Mr. John sent me. I want to say, we won't go there. I don't remember, and I done tossed the wrapper, but I did take a picture. I didn't melt the other 3 samples, so here we go. We got Hawaiian Blast. Like chewing gum. This makes me think of juicy fruit. I want to say chewing gum. Hawaiian Blast. The next one is Plum Berry. No, sorry, y'all. Plum Blush. I don't know what I get from this one now. Kind of like a winter's berry note a little bit. This, I feel like it might need to cure some more. I can't make out my thoughts on this one. Interesting. And then last but not least is Lavender Cheesecake. Ooh. Now this has a little bit of that yeast bread like note, which I think is trying to replicate the graham crackers. I like this. And though I got a lot of lavenders, again, I don't feel that any of the lavenders are piggybacking on the other lavender. I think they're blended very well. in a way that they're all their own individual lavender scents, and some of the lavenders just really is in a different lavender category. So if you had to do like fresh and clean, sweet, bakery, like that, these lavenders are crossing into different categories, so they're not the exact same. All right, party people, y'all do your girl a good justice of saying we're gonna thumb this video up. We're gonna subscribe to the channel. We're gonna comment, those of you who have endured and have remained on this channel, even though I have not covered wax in quite some time. I do once or twice out of the year in the last 5 years. I do have some Scentsy, and I think a couple of Bath and the one from Walmart, Better Homes and Gardens. And I just recently got a new wax warmer from them. I've been using it over the last month. I may come back and do an independent review, but their warmer, it's got a light bulb and a timer on it, and you get 2, 4, or 8 hours on the timer, and it's been doing great. I've been testing it with different waxes because I do get different waxes from locally. I just haven't been buying wax online, and this was my first one, again, outside of Scentsy. Scentsy order will be coming. I think the next order I'm going to place will either be Rose Girls Vintage Chic Scents, or I haven't ordered from Crystal in years either, Rainbow Milk. So somebody like that. I have a list of 5. Mr. John has already been scratched off, so I got 4 vendors to go. So one of those will be next. So you guys comment below, who would you like for me to order? Who should I order from? And what if any scents you recommend me trying? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, you all, and peace.